team!
Hey everybody, so we're back together again, another video, and this is our newest edition. Her name is...
I'm Nicole.
Yeah, she finally made it today. We're really super excited. And this is also...
Andy.
Yeah, we want to introduce him to their brother and sister. So anyway, today we're going to do a Would You Rather Halloween edition, and Aaron's back, of course. Unfortunately, Julia couldn't make it. She had a big test to study for, where I came in from Chicago. Long story that. So for the first would you rather would be walk through a graveyard at midnight or spend the night in a spooky abandoned house.
The baby go first.
I'm an adult.
You're the youngest.
Oh, well, I'm the youngest. Well, I'd say probably rather go sleep in a haunted house.
Okay. Why would you spend the night in a spooky abandoned house?
It's a bit more private than walking through a graveyard in the middle of the night.
Okay, fair enough. How about you, Aaron?
Walk through the graveyard. I would probably have my headphones with me to ignore or otherwise avoid any spooky stuff. And even then, I'm not exactly defenseless.
This is true, I agree. So I think for me, I would definitely walk through a graveyard at midnight because I like taking pictures and potentially maybe recording an EVP. See if there's any ghosts over there. I don't know. I think it'd be super fun. But at the same time, I wouldn't have a problem spending a night in an abandoned house, especially if it was a remote location and somebody was offering money to do it. Yeah, of course. Alright, how about you?
It's a toughie because I could think of pros and cons about both situations. While I would rather walk through the graveyard at nighttime as well. I just feel like I'd be less scared than like in a spooky abandoned house. Because like the graveyards, like, I don't know, I just don't get, I'm not as afraid of them. And just like Aaron, I'd take my fears away and just walk through.
Exactly, you just be low-key, you'd be like, yeah, you know, whatever. We should do that one day for a video.
Back to a graveyard?
Yeah, like record EVPs maybe.
We could do like a ghost adventure thing.
That'd be cool. I'd do it. There's actually an abandoned house not too far from where I live.
For real?
Yeah.
For a video in the future.
Yeah, that would be great. So, would you rather dunk for apples or carve a jack-o'-lantern?
I can answer this one easy. Carve for apples because I do not know how to carve a jack-o'-lantern.
I like to carve a jack-o'-lantern. My grandfather and I used to make them all the time together. How about you, Nicole?
Oh, for sure, dunk for apples.
Okay. How about you, Andy?
I tried carving a jack-o'-lantern. There's just a little bit of an artistic side of that, where you can just make the face look as great or ridiculous as you want it to.
That's right. That's true. You never know what you'll get sometimes. Just depends on the day. So, for the next one, would you be allowed to eat as much Halloween candy as you want for a week, but then have what is left taken away? Or be allowed to eat only one piece a day, but never have it taken away?
I'm not much of a candy person, so I'll just hold on to it and just not have it taken away from me.
Okay.
And also, anything that I have left over, I'll probably give away anyway.
Oh, that's very selfless of you. That's nice. How about you, Aaron?
One piece a day and probably not finish all of it, but if in that case, I would definitely give the rest of it away.
Okay, that's smart. I would probably... I want to say eat like as much Halloween candy as I want for a day, or for a week, but I don't know, I think it's just better to have one for a day, for as long as you want. That way you have a steady incoming. I can't go wrong with candy.
I'd eat it all at once. I don't really care.
I'm the
And I'm not selfless. I would just eat it all and keep it all. Because I like candy.
You're a bigger candy person than I am.
And unless it's licorice, but that's just me.
Oh, licorice is my favorite too.
It's not my
black
favorite.
licorice.
Not my favorite either.
Cherry licorice is the best.
I like licorice too. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't.
Okay, now I'm craving candy.
I don't like licorice in like any of its forms.
That's okay. Hashtag licorice life for us too. Ching! Heart life. Let's see. Would you rather meet a vampire or meet a werewolf? Start with Andy.
I'd say it'd be pretty sweet to meet a vampire. I don't know what it is about vampires, but I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty alluring, I think. They're crazy. Werewolves are crazy part. How about you, Aaron?
Vampire, because they're cool.
Why are they cool?
Because they're vampires.
Okay, hashtag vampire life again. I don't know what's with me and hashtag lately.
Number vampire life.
Yes.
All day,
Number
every day.
vampire life.
Yes, always. I think for me, I would probably like to meet a vampire, obviously. As long as it could be like, over more than one meeting, I think. Just getting to know them, whatnot. I don't know. I'm curious about their inner secrets. I probably wouldn't tell anyone as long as they didn't kill me.
I want the werewolf so I can keep it as a pet.
It's great.
Pretty sure that violates
Maybe
the
it will
Geneva
stay in its
Convention.
dog form forever, and then I'll just like keep it, and it'll be like a pet that lives for a really long time.
It would
and I won't
still
be devastated.
violate the Geneva Convention.
But otherwise, I'd love to meet a vampire, and maybe they'll bite me and turn me into one.
And you
So-
can see all the greatest inventions of the world.
So then I'll have a vampire sister, and I'll be like, "Hey, Nicole, want some more blood? I got
Not
some
your
from the
blood.
blood
Not your
bank."
blood. I'll just drink. I don't know.
We could drink more blood. I'll be a vampire.
Oh, you guys are so nice offering your blood for me.
Yeah,
Aw,
I'm a willing
that's
donor.
sweet.
Yeah,
I'll donate too, I guess.
I guess. But I'm so reluctant.
And maybe one day I'll say, "Hey, Nicole, I want to be so awesome as well. Make me a vampire."
Alright,
Okay.
you'll be stuck with him forever.
Yeah, we'll,
God.
God.
we'll be a real vampire family.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make
so
Mocha and Mopsy ones too.
those are kind of cool. I
Vampire
wonder,
Vampire dogs.
would you rather read a spooky story or see a spooky movie?
I'm more into a spooky movie at myself.
Okay.
That's surprising.
Well, well, I could always watch IT or something like that.
It, not IT.
They're obviously IT professionals working on repairing all different sort of computers.
Hashtag geek life.
And I would be one of those IT members.
Yes, you would be the IT craziness.
Yeah, so
IT/game developer. But I would pick Scary Movie.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about the movie Scary Movie, because that sucks.
that
Aw,
I like
I
the
like
movie
Scary
Scary
Movie.
Movie. It's just the right level of cheesy.
The first
Exactly.
one was
I'm old.
okay. The other ones were...
I think they're so bad they're good.
yeah.
They're so horrible they're good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
actually
what they
watch
need to
Scary
watch.
Movie for the horror. I watch it for the comedy.
Yeah, watch it for
For the
like the
lulz.
weirdness. Yeah,
Yes,
for the
exactly.
lulz and the weirdness. Cheesiness, like, just, it's so aged. So I would probably want to read a spooky book, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've seen almost every spooky movie there is out there, and they're all just the same. But yeah, I would definitely like to read a spooky book.
I definitely would want to see the movie because I mean a lot of people might think like books feel more realistic and stuff, but for me it's movies. I'm just a very visual person, so I just feel like I would be getting the whole experience, and I feel like I would be in the movie. You know, like I'm experiencing it. So I would go with the movie. But
Okay, yeah, that
Also,
works.
I would read a spooky comic, but I guess it's not an option on the list. So.
It's kind of a book.
It's a visual book.
Yeah, true enough. Visual novel.
So it's kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah.
You split in the middle answer, you know?
Let's see, for the next one, would you have a costume that is really amazing but also very uncomfortable, or have a costume that is not anything all that special but is very comfortable to wear?
Well, if I'm gonna be walking around in a costume, I'd want to be comfortable. I mean, I've worn
Guy
some
answer.
pretty not so great costumes at conventions and stuff like that, and really, I don't care. People still recognize me, or at least recognize the character that I'm going for, at least some of them. So, if I can make it to that point, I can call it good.
There you go. Okay, that's a good answer. How about you, Aaron?
I can endure discomfort. The one that looks good.
Okay. For me, I would definitely say the same. If it was like on point, fun, yeah, I would definitely wear it. I mean, that was my Commander Shepard costume, so. But yeah.
again, I know I'm the person who says it depends on the occasion, but overall I would go with the uncomfortable one that looks good. I mean, even if it's one that doesn't look good, assuming I'm like at a party or something where I kind of want to look somewhat good, so I'll just endure the uncomfortness.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
My spirit animal over here. I totally get you. We have like the same answers, pretty much. Pretty much. Would you rather have a homemade costume or a store-bought costume?
Time to make a costume? go for the homemade one. I mean, I don't need to look perfect in a costume. I just want to get the idea across. But I mean, if I don't have time as a college student, then just get a store-bought one, get it out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, I guess timing is definitely a huge factor.
True.
Ideally, homemade costume. Realistically, store-bought.
Realistically. Yeah, that makes sense. I do like homemade costumes, but I don't always have a lot of time. So I like half and half. Things I order from Etsy, maybe.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
how
rest.
I do my stuff too.
Yeah, it's just easier. Ideally, probably homemade, for sure.
Well, if my family or if I was really good at making homemade costumes, I would do that because it's cheaper, easier to do, I guess.
More practical.
But as my life is at the moment, I would definitely just buy one. But if it's like last minute, absolutely last minute, I would figure out. I can't make one, but I can kind of put things together, or I'll just go to a Goodwill or something and just kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could find anything at Goodwill. I mean, look at Julia's Waldo costume. Would you win a contest for having the best costume, or win a contest for making the best jack-o'-lantern?
Best costume.
Best costume.
It's just that I'm more into costumes than jack-o'-lanterns. You could really
Aw.
express yourself a bit more if you just either make up your own character or just dress as a character you think is really awesome. With jack-o'-lanterns, you can only do so much, and there's not as much room for expression.
You
Except
could do
maybe a
lot of
tongue face.
tongue face. And then, you have a bunch of paints and sparkles, and you could probably put makeup on it, spice it up. I don't know. I do like costume contests, but that's difficult.
Some
Spice up-
people are really into carving jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, but I think most people, I mean, I can't say, but I just feel like they're just kind of more the thing that people compare each other's to, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe that's more competitive. Like jack-o'-lanterns, everybody's so unique.
Because I don't think it's like better or anything. I think it's just when you think of contests, Halloween stuff, you think more of outfits than jack-o'-lanterns. At least from my experience.
Well, maybe, I guess it depends on the town you grew up in, especially if it's like a retirement type area. I guess it'd be all jack-o'-lanterns.
That's
but
true.
I don't know. I actually, going down to it, I would have to say probably like costume contest. I like jack-o'-lanterns, but nothing compares to dressing up. So,
I
Rock
mean,
on.
yeah.
I don't know how to make a jack-o'-lantern. I'd love to learn how to.
I could teach you.
Yeah, that would be really nice. So as of right now, probably just costume. Yeah.
I think they're not quite as popular as they used to be. Would you rather have to sleep in a coffin or have to live in a giant pumpkin?
Easy.
For you, Andy?
I don't know. Sleep in a coffin if there are enough holes for me to breathe in.
I could just
If not, survival's more important. I'm gonna hang out
So
in
do
the
I want to
pumpkin.
die, or do I want to live in a giant pumpkin? Suffocate in my sleep.
Oh man.
So, I mean, I'll live in a giant pumpkin if it means saving my life.
How about you, Aaron?
Pumpkin.
Huh. I would sleep in a coffin if it was open casket.
I have a question.
Yes.
The giant pumpkin, is it real or is it a fake pumpkin? Because if it's real, it's just gonna rot, and I don't want to live in a rotten pumpkin. So I'm gonna go for the coffin. And just
Yay!
hopefully there's some little air so I can actually live. That would be nice.
Yay! Heart.
Although if we were in the coffin, wouldn't that mean we were undead?
Well,
Okay.
I remember from the question before, I'm a
Zombie
vampire,
ghost.
so it's the norm for me.
Zombie ghosts in front of a
Another
house.
Yes, that is true. We would be zombie ghosts, not just in front of a
What
house,
is that?
maybe inside a house.
Would you rather have to eat 6 fish eyeballs or have to eat a small frog?
Fish eyeballs, if I had to choose either. I'm not I don't eat frogs.
Okay.
I just have one question about the frog.
Yeah.
Is it cooked?
Okay. The cooked frog.
Frog.
I have to say probably the fish eyeballs because I feel bad for the frog. I don't know. I won't even eat lobster because I feel bad for them.
How big are the fish eyeballs? Are they like pill size so I can just like take them as pills?
Actually, no.
If they're bigger, then I'll go for the frog.
They're quarter-sized.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the frog, and I'll have it cooked, sautéed, with like a nice like seasoning on it.
You'll bougie it up.
Yeah, maybe cut off, I know this sounds wrong, but cut off the limbs so it
That's a
doesn't
good
look
one.
like a frog when I'm eating it. So I could just pretend it's like a chicken sandwich or something.
Okay, there you go. You won't look at it. You won't see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you rather have to wear your Halloween costume to school every day for Thanksgiving, or have to wear a jack-o'-lantern over your head to school?
It would be a bit less embarrassing to wear a jack-o'-lantern on top of my head, and it would be for a less period of time. I realized that... here's a real question. Can the costume be, for example, of something reasonable, something that an everyday person can wear?
I would assume so. I mean, I guess we can bend the questions a little bit.
Right, so maybe I'll just go in a businessman costume until Thanksgiving,
No, that's too
and then
easy.
and then it's much more reasonable.
Andy, it's gotta be at least like a superhero costume. Like,
Yeah, it's gotta be superhero. Like, you be Clark Kent.
it'd be
Okay.
like Spider-Man.
Yeah!
Peter Parker.
Peter
Well,
Parker.
well, if that's the case, I'd probably go for a jack-o'-lantern.
Not your head?
In either case, it's equally ridiculous.
Yeah, that's less
but,
bizarre. Of course.
It's
Yeah,
equally
for sure.
ridiculous, but
That's very Andy.
less time.
You'd be like, hi, I'm a jack-o'-lantern. I'm only gonna be like this for 3 days.
I'll wear my costume.
Okay.
So long as I can wash it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. You can wash it. I'll allow that. I'll definitely wear the costume. I will probably pick the wackiest, most gothic-y costume you would ever, like, dream of.
Of course.
Yes, with white powdery makeup. I'll probably dress up as Black Friday. She's a YouTuber. The most gothic girl you've ever seen in your whole life.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'll
would
be the
prefer-
Hufflepuff from Harry Potter. I'll be going to Hogwarts.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. You're fulfilling your entire dream.
Yeah.
The excuse to get into
And if
that.
anybody denies it, I'll be
Hufflepuff.
like,
That's
Yeah, I
right. So
think
it's
they're-
safe to say you would wear your Halloween costume.
that would be fun.
Okay, so good to know. So, would you rather help to design and make a haunted house, or go to a haunted house that someone else has created?
Want to be involved with the design of the haunted house. There's just that innate feeling of, hey, I made this.
Why not? I mean, you like to use your hands probably. How about you, Aaron?
Same as Andy. Same reasons.
I think I would like to go to someone's created like haunted house. I think that would be a heck of a lot of fun. I want to be scared. Like, I want to see what can jump out at me.
I have to agree with you on that. I'd rather experience someone else's. Like, as much as it would be fun to, like, create and make your own, it's different when it's, like, someone else's creations and you don't know what to expect. You
Right?
know?
It could jump out at you. I mean, there's all kinds of like dopey creations that people make nowadays.
Guys, I'm just getting anxiety thinking about it.
I'm just imagining like a haunted house, except it's like the
That's what we should do
Mummy
next time.
remake.
If someone, like, did a jump scare on me in a
Not
haunted house, I would
2018
punch them in the
one.
face.
Would you rather be chased by 5 zombies or be chased by 1 werewolf?
One werewolf. Zombies are freaky. They can actually
Yes!
make you into them and make you mindless. And I like my mind. I don't want to lose it.
You're a Ravenclaw. Your mind is very precious.
That's right, your mind is
I
everything.
guess so. I guess so.
5 zombies. I can run away from them easily. You know, they're just like jingling and walking like.
Well,
And then if I find a firearm, I can
Yes.
shoot them back in the head and problem solved.
well, in some
Okay,
games,
thanks, bye.
the zombies are more runny.
Yeah, they run. Oh, yeah, they're called runners. I think.
Well, if they're like the Lost from XCOM, then just shoot them all in the
I do the
face.
zombies that, like, don't even walk. They kind of just crawl on the ground.
I would have to say 5 zombies. For sure. I think they're cool. I would probably even try to keep them as pets, like they're shown. From The Walking Dead. I would love that. I mean, what the heck? You can freak people out, and then you can get them to like you, and then they won't. You could train them to like not eat people anymore.
These
Shout
are
out-
my pets.
Exactly. Shout out to people who have seen Day of the Dead. There's a zombie that was trying to be domesticated, if you will. How about you?
Definitely, werewolf. Because I'm sure it's really cute, and if I were to be killed by something, I'd want it to be a doggy.
You would.
Well, the thing
wouldn't
about
you?
zombies, okay, if I were to explain myself a little bit better, zombies, there's 5 of them. I'd be so afraid that if I was like trying to defend myself against one or two of them.
Right.
One would sneak from behind or something and then kill me that
you.
way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good with distractions. I'm really good one-on-one, but if there's like, maybe even two, but if there's more than that, I get really overwhelmed, and I wouldn't.
Yeah, because they don't stop. They have unlimited
Yeah,
stamina.
they don't. And I think with a werewolf, I would maybe somehow figure out a way to tame it and say, "Oh, the good boy.
You'll be
Here's
a
a
good.
treat, buddy."
You just get a werewolf boyfriend. He'll turn human
Yeah.
during the day.
He could be a dog at home, or
At
my
home.
parents are. Oh, thinking that way. I'm just thinking that he could be like my werewolf boyfriend, and then like under disguise. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
You'd have a secret boyfriend.
Don't think too much into it, because I don't mean it that way. So that's where my mind was going. Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather trick or treat in the neighborhood or trick or treat at a mall?
I trick or treat at a neighborhood. People are have much more candy available, and also, at a mall, people have businesses to run. Not all of them would want to set up trick or treat candy, and you have fewer spots that you would be able to stop at. With a neighborhood, people will be much more likely to be ready.
Neighborhood, for sure.
I didn't know that you could trick or treat in like malls.
Yeah, I didn't know
Apparently
that
you
either.
can.
That's a thing. Huh.
Dressing in costumes throughout a mall. That would be a fun video.
I have to do that next year. I don't know.
No.
Gosh, I'm up for it. I didn't even know that was a thing that you can go in a mall. I mean, it makes sense because I remember being by malls and seeing people come out all dressed up.
I like that idea, but I think I'd rather just like trick or treat, honestly, like the old-fashioned way, and being like in a mall. I don't know. It's just you're just standing around in a mall. What are you doing? Nothing. You're not getting candy.
I feel like there would be like a lot of people there, and it just get overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're just a bit more in the public domain if you go in the mall, so maybe let's stick to the neighborhood, bit more private.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, my
So-
answer's the same as yours.
Okay.
Would you rather eat all of your Halloween candy or trade your Halloween candy for $10?
I traded for $10. I don't really eat all that much candy, so hey, for $10, I could buy an adapter for one of my computers or something like that.
I'd eat it. Not all at once, obviously, but like $10. I don't know. Just for $10.
Yeah, that's kind of low. I mean, for $100. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I would have to say I'd probably eat it all at once. Getting like that. I mean, especially if it was whatever. I would definitely eat all of it.
Same. Yeah, I would eat it, cram as much in as I can each day, and
Sure,
be
have-
sick and
Exactly.
regret it, and then no, I wouldn't regret it. I'd be very happy.
You'd be very happy because
I'd be very happy. Yeah,
You'd be happy because you're full.
I'd be suffering, but I'd be happy.
Yes.
Exactly. You'd be full, but you'd be sick, but you'd be happy.
Yep.
Alright, next.
Would you rather dress up as a devil or dress up as an angel?
I know the answer for us.
I'll dress up as an angel. May as well.
I can see
may
that.
as well represent something
Andy's
that
such
people-
an angel.
He truly
Dude.
is.
He
Like,
could not be a devil. He'd be like, "Hi, I'm the devil. How can I help you?"
maybe I'll be like,
How
"Hi,
can I-
I'm a devil. You will suffer."
How can I escort you through eternal damnation today?
I would probably
So, Aaron, what would
do
you
that.
Devil.
Devil.
Peace is a lie.
what? You'd be an angel.
He would so be an angel. Maybe he'd want to be a devil though.
You'd
Yeah,
aspire to be a devil?
Aaron.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
Oh my gosh. No, he would be an angel, like hardcore. There's no bad bone in his body.
Put like a blonde wig on him, like.
Exactly, and then blue contacts for your eyes. I would have to say I'd be a devil. I mean, no, I'd be a hybrid. I'd be good and bad, like one side with the horn, the other half with the halo.
I would have like I'd glue like a little doll devil on one of my shoulders and a little angel on my other.
Ooh.
So,
So kind of like me.
kind of like you too. I just listen to the good and the bad side. So
All right.
And that concludes this session of would you rather?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Let us know if there's any other tags that you'd like us to see us do.
Stay tuned for our next video.
Most of us, if not all of us, will be in onesies. It's going to be a fun little onesie Halloween party.
Exactly.
Well, that's even
In the comments below, guess who's going to be dressed up as which
Just what our categories would be. Would we fit? Just what our categories would be. Would we fit?
Trick or treat, I want something good to eat.
But that's okay. So should I sit next to you and okay.
Hey.
Dream team.
I don't know.
Hats off now, boys.
I kind of like content.
Okay.
How about hats up
You can put that.
backwards?
Yeah, we'll cut out editing. We'll cut it editing.
Yeah,
Dude, rock on.
Rock on, dude.
Rock on, bros.
Dude, rock on.
I would too if I didn't work retail and I have to wear a specific outfit. Anyway, this is my little tag. I work at PetSmart. I just got off of work, so I'm extremely tired. Heart. Wait,
Oh.
wrong hand. Heart.
Aaron, you awake over there?
I'll bite you as a vampire.
I would be Ravenclaw.
Hey.
I think I would.
I'm in a
That's
haunted house. I would punch them in the face, and I would be
Would
so
you punch
scared.
me?
It's possible.
The zombies are freaky.
Yes.
Make you.
That I don't even walk. They kind of just crawl on the ground. Thanks, phone.
Yes.
Did it just die?
No. So,
What's your answer?
oh yeah, my answer. I had a blank comment.
Doggy. No.
Of course.
You
you
need a
meant that,
secret
Nicole.
boyfriend in
Oh,
your
yeah.
room.
I was like,
my.
yeah, this is my face
Questions?
getting red. Just like
Okay. Before we go, would anyone else like to talk about any individual channels they might have?
You didn't tell me about this. Okay, yeah, Aaron. We're gonna talk about one channel that you should probably subscribe to. What is it?
awkward silence.
I didn't think this